Okay, so if you go to the gym and you've gotten all sweaty and stuff, stop using perfume to cover up muzz. That's not how that works. You have
Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend.
It's T, so I'm back with another video for a back to school series. So if you're ready, just keep watching. So for middle schoolers, so based off what I remember of myself in middle school, do not procrastinate. It is terrible because I feel like in middle school I had gotten into the habit of procrastinating, so my work came out not as good quality as it could have been, but I was just like, I mean, I'm good in the subject anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So don't do that. Another issue that is constantly brought up is just like giving up. Like, because you're not good at something, you're just like, I don't see why I have to do it. Why do I have to do these things? And in all honesty, you're not gonna get any better unless you try and constantly work at it. Like, I'm not good at math. Never really been good at it. I'm sort of getting to the point where I'm now confident in my answers. Now I can go to the board and actually do math. Like, it's not difficult, it's just, I don't want to say the word intimidating, but it can sometimes just be a lot to take in at once. And then, you have that test on Friday, so you're just like, what if I don't remember? But if you show effort and you go to tutorial, then your teachers can work with you. They can see what level you on and see where you are having your mind gaps. Another issue is I get a lot of the time, well, my teacher does too much. Well, they're all this and that. Your teachers care about you, whether you believe that or not. They do not constantly get up at 6 or 5 in the morning to come teach you if they did not care about you and your well-being. You might feel like they're doing a lot, but they're building you to this next level. So please appreciate the teachers that you do have, because at some point you might not have the same quality. So another issue is like drama. So I talked about this in my high school video, but I feel like all my advice is universal no matter what age group. But drama usually takes off in middle school. I don't understand why there's so many drama and fights, usually on the female end, because guys just be chilling. Not to, sound rude or anything, but I understand that, sometimes you might feel someone has wronged you, or they feel like you have wronged them. Understand that everybody does not have to be friends all the time. You do not have to fight. You do not have to say this person fake and make a whole Instagram post. Please do not do that, okay? Leave them alone. Give them their space. And just stop, because it's annoying. And then after you guys get into this fight or this big argument or whatever, what have you proven? Both of you are now suspended, or both of you are now, let everybody know their business. Like, I hate when you guys when friends fall out, everybody knows their business now. Or you guys are just like, say you walking in the hallway, and then next thing you know, you hear, well, such and such said this about you, and then it'd be like, well, such and such told me that you said such a, look, all that he say, she say stuff, save it. Save it, save it, save it. That does not matter. That is not what you came to school for. You are not here to be friends with everybody. Like, if you eat lunch by yourself, fine. Enjoy that time alone. But please, do not feel like you have to be friends with someone, or do not feel like you have to entertain drama. Just be like, I don't know this person. You can't beef with somebody you don't know. Okay, so another issue that happens is, I guess people feel like, well, I need to hurry up and get into a relationship. Y'all are in middle school. You have so much more to live for at this point. Like, in middle school, you could think you're gonna be with this person forever, and boy, it will not last, okay? You're gonna go to different high schools. You might realize you're not really into this person, and that's a-okay. At the end of the day, do you, and worry about yourself. Grow as a person first. Figure out what you like to do. Figure out things that you like, versus jumping into these relationships. And then, I already had a clip in the last video about how I feel about relationships and how There's 101 unnecessary rules. So, another thing, I said this once and I'll say it again. If you've gone to gym and you've gotten all sweaty, I don't know why girls believe or who told you that if you put on perfume, then you're fresh again. But that is not the case, okay? You need to put on deodorant. You need to scrub up under your arms again. Like, you might as well just take a whole nother shower at this point. You cannot put on Bath and Body Works perfume to cover must. I will say it again. You cannot use Bath and Body Works perfume to cover up must. That's not how that works, okay? Stop doing it. Okay. So, I know it's kind of early, but think about stuff you want to do, like, in the future. Like, I know it's kind of hard to be like, well, I'm only in middle school. How can I decide what career I want or what I'm good at? You're not going to know unless you experience things outside of your everyday life. So, I would say go on that field trip you think you don't want to go to. Try to travel out of town. Try to experience different little things. Join a club. New experiences open new doors. New doors open lead to different careers, different aspects of yourself that you do not know. It is perfectly okay to get out of your comfort zone because you never know where that will lead you. Like, I started doing theater in middle school, and now my major is film. So, let me be your example. Okay. So, another thing in middle school, I understand, like, maybe it's hard to figure out what you're good at or how come your group isn't as nicely big as somebody else's or quote unquote popular, but actually, let me get into that. Okay, there's no such thing as being popular. None. It does not exist. I got lipstick on my finger. It does not exist. Being popular really just means you know people. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It just means you know people. And I guess if you were to put me in a category, for me in middle school, I was in the in between. I wasn't necessarily popular, but I wasn't necessarily unpopular. I was in the middle. I was cool with everybody. I talked to everybody. It was no real big issue. I don't feel like you guys should worry about having the latest outfits, the latest shoes, the latest whatever to fit in. You are your own person, and as cheesy as it may sound, be who you are, because people can see knockoff whatever and they're not gonna care. Or people could use you because it's so called, you being your genuine self, and that's not attractive. People want to have people be genuine. You want to know why fake? The word get thrown around as an insult so much. This person fake, he fake, she fake, they fake. Because it's the easiest thing to see. If you realize somebody's acting like somebody, then it's just like, you're not being your genuine self. That's lame. Why are you not being your genuine self? Okay. So, lastly, I know people try to, like, get into makeup, which I remember, it was, like, closer to 7th grade, 8th grade, where I tried, experimenting with it, but I would say, give yourself time. You don't have to be a beauty guru off of YouTube. You don't have to be a Kylie Jenner type of full face makeup. You're going to school, okay? Your biggest dilemma is English, social studies, science, math, and I think PE, and maybe a fine art. Okay, so that's 6 things. Let that be your problem. Makeup is, there's different things that go into making a product, like highlighters, foundations, and concealers and all that. It's fun to experiment, but don't feel like you have to look like these people to fit in, okay? You might want to take your time and wait, because if you have sensitive skin, I don't want you to feel like, oh, well, I need to have on a full face of makeup to go to school. That's unnecessary. It is okay, because your first time using makeup is gonna go left, and you might feel like you did a really good job. I have several attempts of me doing makeup and it went completely left, and that is fine. Just know to take your time with it, because some products can honestly break you out or just not be good for your skin tone. Different skins are made up with different things and react to different products differently. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't really want it to be super duper long, and I hope you actually enjoyed this video for my back to school series. If you like this video or like this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next back to school video.